Hey, 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 Marieanne here, the Crochetedy Clogger. Thanks for joining me today. Today is Saturday, April the 12th. And tonight we have a gathering of friends and several birthdays amongst those friends to celebrate, two of which are cat lovers like me. And so I wanted to whip something up real quick as a gift for them. And sorry, I keep jarring the table. Anyway, while Mr. C's out there mowing the lawn, I thought, we've had a lot of rain lately, but it's dried up enough today for him to mow. And by the way, just to let you know, he had some procedures done, medical procedure done a week or two, 2 weeks ago almost now, a week and a half. Anywho, everything is good. We've got a follow-up appointment Monday morning on that, but turned out everything was good, and the surgeon said that it was actually better than he expected once he got in there. So, fingers crossed. My husband's incredibly private, so I'm not going to go any deeper into what it is and all that, because you know, gotta respect that, right? Anyhow, so for the party, one of my friends actually sent me a little TikTok link to a cute little I don't know, it may have been a pattern, but I'm just not I'm not a TikTok person. Social media is just so much I can handle. You know, anyway, I did look up on the YT here a cute little pattern, and it is by, let me go ahead and tell you, it is a kitty cat eyeglass holder. And did I not write out who it was by? Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, the kitty cat eyeglasses holder is by Chizora Crochet, Chizora Crochet, and I will link it down in the description box for you, the tutorial. But yeah, so one of my friends sent me this, and it's just so cute. I love it. I'll probably have to make me one, but I'll show you what I did. I had a little isn't that cute? It just sits in what you do. You've probably seen these before, I don't know. You set it in there. Now I can't see. I can't see if you can see. I can't see if you can see. You know, so once you lay your glasses in there, a little kitty cat looks like it's got eyeglasses on. But I did kind of adapt a little bit, because once I finished it, I realized that the edges just were kind of flimsy. So I did add the crab stitch, which is a backward single crochet around it, so that it would just be a little more sturdy. And then around the ears, I did a slip stitch backwards. Lord have mercy, that was weird, which was fine on the white ear. But once I got to the gray ear, you see where I messed up that tension right there? That's okay. My first go. And I used safety eyes and a little safety nose, and I kind of wish I hadn't. Even though my embroidery job on the whiskers and the little mouth, and that wasn't that great. But you know what? I wish I had embroidered the eyes and the nose on too, because I don't know if it's just I don't know. Once I finished, you know, I was like, you know how the safety eyes have the little stickies on the back? Well, when you're doing it in an amigurumi and you got all that stuff in it, it's no big whoop, right? But on the back of something like this that you're going to be laying on a surface, I'm like, those sticky things might scratch your furniture. So I just did a few rounds of another thing, and you know, started it just for a few rounds and to put on the back side, and inside that I just stitched it with white thread, and inside that I trimmed up a little white felt just to give it a little extra cushy. But and another thing I did was I tried to roll up my towel and pulled out the iron and kind of rolled it up and starched it and kind of, you know, ironed it to make it a little stiffer here. But anyway, got to wrap that up, put it back in the bag. And I also, for the other friend who is a cat lover, okay, let me preface this story by saying about, well, several years ago, and I don't know exactly when, but they came out with all these cute little cat butt coasters, you know. And I've been wanting to make one for years, but this time, as I looked them up, I mean, I already had a couple of little tutorials saved in a playlist, things to do, right? But they were, you know, round little, and it had little ears and maybe a tail. Excuse me. Excuse me again. But I got to looking, just searching for some more, and now there's like, God, you wouldn't believe all the cute ones that are out there. So I found this one, and I made this one, and I love this one. I love this one. It's a cat butt. And this one looks like he's kind of like, you know how kitty cats lay half on their belly and half on their side? That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, I thought it was cute. I love this. Now, this is by, I should tell you, Funky Thumb Crochet. I love the name of this channel, Funky Thumb Crochet. And I'll link this pattern that goes to her pattern in her channel on the YT down below in the description box. Okay, so this pattern called for, at the end of it, it called for using a liquid spray-on fabric stiffener. And it also called for 2 strands. So that's why I have this, it's like a gray and a white strand that I held together. The little pink dot is the only thing that was just the 1 strand. But yeah, and it called for like a liquid fabric spray stiffener, which I don't have, and I wasn't going to go out and get anything else. So I just used spray starch, and I did several rounds. And because if you don't, the little tail's going to be all twisted, and you know, and the feet might get twisted and flippy floppy, the head as well. So on the back side, I just sprayed it like crazy, and ironed it, let it dry, spray it, ironed it, let it dry, spray, you know, I went through a few processes. I had these round cork adhesive back things. I got them on Temu, and so I just stuck one to the back since it's a coaster, and this way it won't slip around. And if you hit the middle of the butt with your glass or cup or whatever, it shouldn't sweat through, you know, with as much starches on there. But I figured a layer of something protective would be good. But I am definitely making more of these. I just think that's cute as can be. I bet that would sell at the craft fair too. Anyway, so yeah, I really enjoyed that. And I guess that's about it. That's all I've completed. I've got a purse on the hook, a purse that has sold at the craft fair before, so you might as well make what sells, right? And hope that it'll sell again. But anyway, so that's it. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm not a super duper regular YouTube podcaster, but I do it as I can. So thanks for sticking with me. And thanks for all the new subscribers. Actually, to tell you the truth, amazingly, weirdly, thankfully, there are several new subscribers that I seem to get. And it's odd to me since I haven't, you know, really done regular videos in quite some time. But it's been a really weird time around here, but that's okay. Things are getting better. As you can tell, my kitchen is not clean, but working on it. And I hope to see you again real soon. And don't forget, like and subscribe, leave me a comment. I love chit chat with you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again. Bye.